Hello, friends! Stephen Talbot here, of course. And today, my friends, is Monday, February the 5th, 2018. And I'm so happy to be right here, right now, recording this video for all of you guys to see. I am obviously in the car, going very far. Not really. I am going to Ashland City, which is actually about a 20-minute drive, but it seems like it's a really far drive. And I think it's the hidden secret of living in Nashville. If you happen to stumble across my video, ooh, she missed her turn, honey. If you happen to be relocating to Nashville, and you have a job that's downtown, but you want to live, in a more affordable area, Ashland City, my friends, is the way to go. It's literally a 20-minute drive, and you don't have to get on the interstate to get downtown. And there's never, believe me, my aunt lives out here. I've been back and forth because I live downtown. I've been back and forth from my house to her house on every day of the week, in the winter, in the summer, in the spring, in the fall. There has never, ever, ever, ever been traffic, ever. So it's like I would call it the hidden secret. And I should talk to their Chamber of Commerce, because that is, if they even have one, that is totally what they should say. They should be like, come to Ashland City, it's the hidden secret, avoid the traffic jams, whatever. I should be their marketing person. Boom. But for real though, there's never traffic, and it's always a straight shot, and the speed limit the whole way is 55 miles per hour with not two red lights. Right? 2 red lights. 2 freaking red lights. That's it. That's all we got. Anyways, so I'm on the way out there to visit with my auntie. I've already been to the gym. Actually, I'm in my gym clothes still, because I knew if I went home, I would get all caught up doing other shit. So it's tough doing other stuff. I need to get a rubber band to pop on my hand. I keep saying that and I keep forgetting. So anyway, gosh, remember I talked a few videos back about the gym. I love going. Is something wrong with me because I like to look at people? I swear to God, the whole time I'm at the gym, I'm like, damn, he's fine. Damn, he's fine. And it's motivational. It motivates me. It totally motivates me, and I love it now. I love the gym. The gym! I love the gym. The gym. Anyway, today, I want to talk about something crazy that you guys have probably never heard of, and it is called Aphantasia. I don't think I've talked about this before. See, I have I use Google Keep, and I have, every time I come up with, I need to get into the habit of, every now and then, when I come up with an idea or a topic of discussion for my vlog, I put it in Google Keep. So I was thinking, it's been a while since I talked about something specific. So I looked on my Google Keep, and I saw there's a list of things. Avoiding confrontation is a topic I want to talk about someday. I want to talk about the fact that the more pleasure we seek, the less happy we become. There's a balance between pleasure is more evil, not evil, but and happiness is not. I don't know. I'll get into it at another time. And then the other one that's going to be upcoming will be. I want to talk about an Abraham Lincoln quote. And there's a whole list of them, actually. But today, I want to talk about Aphantasia. What is Aphantasia? Okay, this is going to sound crazy because it's going to be impossible for you and for me to empathize with this person, I think. And empathy is very powerful, and have I talked about empathy before? We'll definitely talk about empathy as well. But empathy, I think empathy, being able to empathize with people, makes us better people, and it makes us better persons, and it also makes us get along with people more. It makes us more relatable, and it grounds us. But anyway, this is not about empathy. However, having said that, this is going to be hard for me, and it is hard. It's going to be hard for you too, I think, to empathize, because here's what aphantasia is. This is going to sound crazy. Crazy! Okay, you know how if I tell you right now, close your eyes and picture a Caribbean island, or picture being on the beach in the sunshine. Picture picking up a handful of sand as it comes out of your, as it falls through your fingers or whatever. Picture yourself holding a shovel and making sand castles. Sand castles! Picture a hot summer day when you're in your bathing suit and you jump off the diving board and do a cannonball into the swimming pool. Anything. So we can all envision things. We can all vision things. We can all picture things in our mind. You can also say something like, it can be something that's where you're empathizing with someone else. You can say, imagine, just close your eyes for a moment and imagine that new baby in your arms, or imagine having just lost a loved one, or whatever. It's easy for us to picture and to imagine things. What if we didn't have that ability? Is that even possible? It is. So there's a girl, I'm going to link to in the description below. But there is a podcast that I listen to that I've talked about before called, Beautiful Anonymous. And I'll link to it as well. It's so awesome. Awesome! So every week, this guy named Chris Gethard, which he has a TV show. He's like a nerdy, funny comedian guy. And he has this podcast where every week he opens up the phone lines and someone calls in and talks to him for 1 hour. No agenda, no names. Like, the person does not reveal who they are. And they just talk. They just shoot the shit for an hour. And sometimes it's really funny. Sometimes it's really sad. Sometimes the caller is like almost reaching out for help. Sometimes they talk about their, unique job. It just depends. Sometimes it's totally random. And it's very interesting, and I love it. So one of the episodes was a girl who called in, and she talked about her disorder that she has, or her condition called aphantasia. And the host of the call, Chris Gethard, was like, "What in the hell is that?" And so she tries to explain it. And the whole hour long, they're pretty much talking about this topic. And just to take a step back and empathize, like, what if you couldn't do that? What if you could not imagine? What if you couldn't picture in your mind, like, what would the world be like? When I first heard this, I thought to myself, God, if you couldn't imagine something or picture something or envision something, it would make it hard to remember things. It would be hard to like reflect on memories, or impossible, right? But she also explained that she can remember events, and it's hard for me to separate the two. How can you remember an event? On January the 3rd, blah, 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 this happened. We went to the pool. But the thing is, it has no emotional connection for her. It has no, what do you call it when you're like, what is it? When we're reflecting on the past or whatever, when we're reminiscing. It has no reminiscent value, or I don't know if that's the right word, but you guys know what I'm saying. It's kind of like, damn, it'd be hard to live. But, for her never having had that ability, she doesn't know any different. And she survives, she's fine. She's like, I don't know, it just seems crazy to me. She said it's hard for her to have an emotional connection with things, with weddings, or with things, with significant things that happen in hers and others' lives. So anyway, I just thought that maybe that was an interesting topic to bring out and to be gracious for. I mean, how crazy would it be if we couldn't, I don't know, it blows my mind. I'm baffled by it. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful, and you should be too, unless you have aphantasia. And if you do, I would love to talk to you. Yeah, definitely let me know if you happen to come across this video, or leave a comment. Let us know, like, did I peg everything right? Am I wrong? Is it not? I don't know. It just seems crazy to me. And it makes me very gracious for my ability to be able to close my eyes and have visions and things, and to reflect on things, and to picture things in my mind. That's something that I definitely take for granted. And until I heard this call, never knew that I just thought, it's just a given, But sometimes things happen, and we hear podcasts, and we realize that things that we've taken for granted our entire lives are sacred. And so anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today. yeah, definitely look it up. Aphantasia. It's Aphantasia, I believe. Yeah, look it up. Crazy. So with that, guys, I'm on the way to my auntie house, honey. Yeah, so the last 2 videos that I did, if you haven't checked them out, go back and check them out. They were about my first grinder hookup, which I had a really good time. It was a lot of fun. It doesn't make me want to do it again. I haven't been on there since, actually. But definitely fun. And it took me 5 months, honey, to even meet the person. But, you know, we all go in our own pace. We all go at our own pace. With that, I will bid you guys farewell. As always, thank you from the bottom of my heart for keeping tabs on me and for checking out my videos. I love you long time. Me love you long time. If you are not subscribed to my channel, by the way, oh my God, I forgot to mention, we have thank you guys for all your support from the bottom of my heart. We are now over 500 subscribers. Actually, I think there are 501, maybe 502. And that's a huge milestone. I mean, like, you know, there are definitely YouTubers out there that have thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers. And I'm sure they know what it's like, too, to start from, you know, we all start at the bottom. We start at 0. And I started at 0. And now I'm at over 500, which has taken over 250 videos, I think, to reach that number. So I get an average of what? Two subscribers per video, maybe, I guess. Yeah, I'm very proud of it. Now, YouTube is still going to take away my partnership unless I reach 1,000 subscribers by February the 20th, which is 2 weeks from today, or 2 weeks and a day from today. So maybe I'll reach that. You never know. You know, stranger things have certainly happened. So anyway, yeah, thank you. Share my videos with your friends, your family, and your greasy friends. If you happen to like this particular video about Aphantasia, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, concerns, or if you think my white ass is cute, please let me know in the comments below. And until next time, enjoy yourself.